See, that's my problem. Because you're having biscuits.
Yeah.
I've had a biscuit.
Yeah, now I've had
Can
a
I just
biscuit.
say, that I got the biscuit for myself, but I didn't barely opened it, and you've
I
already
got the
eaten it.
biscuit from comes to my house and gets the biscuits for himself. Oh, I got this for myself. I didn't realise I was going to have to share with you.
Because-
so you found my biscuit stash. Do it. Got it for yourself. But what?
It's because you've got you've got an egg.
No, but true
You got a
say,
chocolate egg.
if you brought if you were going to have a biscuit just for yourself,
Yeah.
you should have had 2 or 3 biscuits, however many you want. 10
Yeah, but it was a
biscuits.
Daza
whole-
pack, so I
I
need
bought
to
the whole
open
pack.
it.
But you brought the pack here,
Right.
and you've stood it up in a communal spot.
Yes, I have.
That's your way of saying, like, guilt.
Yeah.
Saying,
I'm
well,
just
gonna have
pushing it
biscuits.
out there. I'm pushing it out there.
Yeah,
It's
you are.
available.
You're the same as like Punjabi men when they go, oh, pila, whiskey, pila, pila, pila,
Next.
burn the pila,
Well,
pila.
next you're going to go to your room, open your wardrobe, get some new clothes that have got tags on it,
Yeah. No,
and start wearing them.
I just put these underpants on for me. I didn't realise you wanted to put underpants on as well, Tommy. They're my underpants.
Well, if you've got your pants on show, then do you know what I mean? It's like you're pushing it towards our way.
No, I'm not pushing my pants your way. And by the way, because we're recording this late at night, what is it? And it's Monday night.
It's a Monday night.
Bank
Ended a
holiday.
long weekend. That's how it has felt like a bloody
What
long
a
weekend.
long bank holiday.
4 days. That's too long. And we've got a few of them coming up, by the way.
It feels like ages since I last saw you. And we're only here less than a week ago.
Less than a week.
Because so much has happened. And a lot of social activities all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I think we're all still a little bit post-COVID rusty on the socialness as well. So I had like...
Well, this was the first bank holiday since COVID restrictions have all gone. So this is why all hangama has broken loose up and down the country.
Everybody's out.
Because
Makes
this
sense.
was the first one. So everyone, the roads were chaos.
I'm going to put my hand up. I feel hungover.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. That mashed up on it.
I'm mashed.
Yeah, but I bet you then, if you're saying it's the first bank holiday, Kedge, since lockdown effectively and all that,
2.5 years. or whatever.
I can feel it.
then therefore it must be more weddings than ever.
I
Yeah,
did.
Oh, mate.
I did in 4 days. I did 2 wedding receptions, a Jaguar party,
And a partridge in the pear tree.
and 3 club nights,
Wow.
and I fitted in a family lunch on Sunday
What, in 4 days?
Wow.
in 4 days.
How
And
did you do
is-
that?
Yeah. And that is why he's eating chocolate. Sach would never eat
Sach
chocolate.
would never eat. All I've seen Sach eat is chocolate
I'm
today.
finished.
Because you're too off against I'm
I thought
I am so finished. Right.
Finished.
Oh, okay. Phew, I'm glad he kept it family friendly. No, and you can see it as he came in. We looked at it because you actually said on the text today as we were kind of planning tonight,
Yeah.
get it ready. Like, what we did, and you went, does anyone want to just do it online? Like, so we don't have to
In that
leave.
tone, yeah.
Yeah.
In that
So we don't have to leave the house. And Kedge is like, no, I need to leave my house. I've had enough of my family.
Yeah.
I want to get. I want to get away from. I need to get away from my people. And I'm like, look, I'm easy. My kids are asleep upstairs.
Yeah.
We're in the garage now. We can talk here, make noise.
We
and-
can go loud.
And by the way, sorry, side note, we've got the garage door half open today, which is a new one.
Yeah. Because it was, but like, by the end of the last podcast, like, you didn't want me taking all my clothes off because that's where I was last time.
Yeah, because you
And
were
so-
getting hot in here.
yeah.
Because the bales of hay are still in here as well. But, which, by the way, are going to be used at a party coming up, which, in case everyone's wondering why they're in there.
Yeah,
but,
you mentioned that.
But it's warm nights as well. So it's warm nights, long weekends. You're playing catch up on the weddings then, so you've got
Yeah.
all that kind of ramming in. We're back to kind of social activities. Everyone's out and about. I was at a Vasaki event on Saturday.
Oh, Sadiq's one.
Sadiq's one. No, it was,
Oh.
it's the people's one, but he put it on.
Yeah, but
Maryland-
Sadiq asked you.
he did. He did. The one
Did
he
you meet
took-
him?
No, he had a video message.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh no! Do you know what? I on Saturday afternoon, I saw him post something on Instagram. He was in his garden running around with his dog, and I thought, no, because he put the message said, "Oh, spending time with I don't know whatever the dog's name was,"
Yeah.
and I was like, I swear he's spending time with Tommy.
No, he was not there. He was not there.
Oh,
He did a little little recorded message, and
got
so did
bummed.
like.
Are
some
you
other-
sure it was a dog running around? It wasn't Tommy running around,
No,
rolling
it
around
wasn't,
on his
yeah.
garden?
no, it was a dog, and
Sada-
it
Sada
was
contact on me.
it was
Yeah.
in his house in Tooting
Right.
because he tagged it all in and stuff.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh, so you're playing with your dog, but you're not gone to the.
So you done yet a little
I think
bit?
that's a bit of a skive, isn't it? It's like if
done ya.
if you were doing if you were putting on an event, if you said, "Hey guys, I'm going to put on a Vasaki event for you guys,"
And tweeting you about
and
it.
tweeting about it, yeah, brilliant host, Tommy Sandin, all
All
that,
right.
yeah, but no, he wasn't there. But it was a roasting hot day, is what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
Yeah,
Lovely.
It was.
And it
How
was
how was it? How did it go? Was it good?
it was
A lot of
nice.
people-
It was packed out Trafalgar Square. If I'm honest, and I think I can say this, I think a lot of people turned up because the weather was good. I don't think that
Yeah.
many people would have
No, I
turned
agree.
up. The whole of Trafalgar Square was packed. And it was more people mooching around with their families. Obviously, it's not a Mela. So it's not Vasaki Mela,
No.
Hounslow
No,
Park.
yeah, not a party
Vasaki.
kind of thing.
So it's not. So it's more like lots of charities, lots of kind of feel good factor,
Yeah.
some kind of traditional cultural stuff. So like, but the interesting thing was, a lot of people came up, and by the way, to you, and you know who you are, people said that the Brown Load really helped them during lockdown.
Oh.
They discovered podcasts. They didn't know about podcasts before lockdown. So sometimes, because we felt like people used to listen to podcasts on their commute. But actually, it also goes the other way. People then were at home kind of going, I'm not going to listen to radio all the time. And what do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah. So then they found podcasts out when they found us. If that was you, welcome. If you're kind of new to us like that.
I know people that actually put it on just to hear other voices in
Yeah.
their house.
Rather than the
honestly,
same
'cause it's
family
just
members.
like,
Yeah.
because it's just like I can just listen to someone else's conversation.
Exactly. Yeah. And
And I think that's pretty. It's cool, isn't it? Like,
It's like having
nice. We're,
company.
we're in their house.
Exactly. So we had quite a few people saying that the podcast will help them through lockdown, help them through tough times as well. A few people said that to me as well. But also, quite a lot of people came up. Now, dilemma here. Tell me what you would have done if you were me.
Oh,
here
like
we
that.
go.
So if
Tommy's
I'm honest,
dilemma.
A lot, actually, in the nicest possible way, and I love it because I love the attention, and I'm an attention seeker.
Yes.
That is actually seek in many ways.
Yeah.
Seek for Vasaki
Yeah.
and seeking attention.
Seeker of
Yeah,
attention.
Right. And people coming up and they're saying, "Oh, we love you. We loved your radio show. Number one, you get
Right.
a lot of that.
Fine. That's not the dilemma.
You get a lot of people saying, by the way, "Oh, it's not the same anymore." Oh, okay, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay,
That's lovely,
yeah.
right? So, and you get a lot of people saying, "Love your radio show. I listen to you every day."
Oh.
And I think,
Where?
Are you on? Are you on a pirate station?
No, I'm nowhere else. And it's so I'm like, well, now you're lying because you can't.
Yeah.
You can't listen to me.
You
every
should have
day.
just stopped at the first two remarks.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not on a radio show.
I'm not there, right? And they'll go, love your listen every day. They go, oh, they go, oh, one of the guys is like, guess what? I can't listen to you at the moment. I'll go, what do you mean?
Oh.
He goes, I can't listen to you on the radio at the moment. And I went, all right.
Okay.
Why not?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, what's up?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, because I got a new job. I'm a delivery driver, and I work for a company that you know about. And then we played this whole game about what company. I have to guess his company that he works for.
Right.
And it's fine. I don't mind doing that. It's nice to meet the people and all that. But then I was like, if I'm
What was
honest,
the company?
How long
Just out of
did that
interest?
game last?
it was a local plumbing company to
Okay.
my area, who I do know of,
Right.
and I've
If
used them.
someone had to play the plumbing game with me, I would not have a clue.
Right, so you know what? That's what
You never played the plumbing game.
I've not played the
Guess what?
plumbing
No,
game.
not even the plumbing game.
Do you need a plumber?
No, it's the delivery driver for the plumbing game.
Oh my god.
It's the plumbing game's cha-cha, right? So my point is, people come and they have these kind of little conversations, and I love it because we haven't done it in so long, and I love, like I said, I love the attention. But what do I do in that scenario where people still think I'm on the radio?
Well,
and by the way, that station gets called everything. Oh, I love Buzz Asian Network.
Yeah.
Oh, I love they call
Yeah.
it. I love Sun Network.
Yeah.
I love Sunrise Asia.
Yeah.
They do every combination.
Asian Dilse.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, right, all that. So you get that. But then I didn't correct them because I just couldn't be bothered to go into it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, at least,
wrong?
at least he thinks he's missing your show. So I think that's okay because where he is at the moment is he thinks that you're on radio,
Yeah.
but he's missing your show. So let that be, because when he does eventually get round to listening to it,
Yeah.
But will he?
But okay, but then that's what I worry about because then he'll go, but I met him and he didn't say anything. What do you mean? Oh, what? I've not been on the radio for 5 years. It'll be this summer. It'll be 5 years, all right? Wow. And I'm like, do I go into the story?
No.
Do
No,
tell
I
them?
don't think you do.
no, because in his head he listened to you this morning or whatever it was the last time he heard you.
Yeah.
So I think that's a nice state and a world to be in. You know, let him be in his own metaverse where Tommy Sandu still presents the breakfast show.
I do remember when I took over from Adil Ray on the show, and I don't know if I've told the story before, but somebody texted in to the show and they went, "Oh, Tommy, great to hear you on the show, but I really miss your former breakfast host because I used to listen to him every day. I'm a massive fan of Abdul Ray." And I went, right.
Yeah.
And they wrote that on the text.
Abdul Ray.
Abdul Ray. And I'm like, how much of a fan are you?
Yeah.
So it makes you realise that people maybe don't really listen. But anyway, if you did...
I don't think they
if
do.
you do miss us on the radio, yeah, thank you. I'm not anymore. This is the only place. Please tell your friends. There you go. That's
Yeah.
what it was. But I just felt
He's
like
exclusive to the podcast world.
You're right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I felt a bit of a fraud. And by the way, that's everything. Some people do go, "Oh, so what are you doing now?" I'm going to go doing podcasts. And they go, "Oh." And you know they don't know what a
They
podcast
don't
is.
know.
They
They
go,
don't know.
"Oh."
But how did the event itself go? Like, was it good?
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
it was good, like smooth. It was fun. It was nice
It
chat
was
to
funny
people.
it's because the day before I saw something happening at Trafalgar Square as well, and it was like an Easter shindig.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have had one.
So it's just like what? So
What
was
was
everyone lined up for a?
Yeah, the
for a
square
religious
is used
thing?
for all. Yeah.
I did
all
say,
festivals.
well, in fact, yeah, but you think about it, actually at the moment,
If you have a festival, hide the square.
Whack
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Should
no,
do a gut about their kid.
I'm telling you.
I think it might have already
must
been
do.
done. I think it might have been
What,
done.
in Trafalgar Square.
Yeah, I think I think it might have been.
They must do Navratri.
It's too cold, man, in
no,
November.
Yeah, it's
oh,
too
true.
cold.
That might be
Yeah.
a fact. But once you get going with
No,
the
no,
Gadba,
it's
you're
cold.
all right. You're getting going. But it's obviously it's Passover, Jewish
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
It's Ramadan. It's Vasaki. And it's Easter
weekend,
all
yeah.
going off at this time. And
Yeah.
I know they lit up the London Eye as well for Vasaki as well. So it's all.
What colours did they go with?
I didn't see it. It was the night before. They a couple of, I'm not that. Like,
Okay.
I'm not a big follower. I'm not massive.
You're the ambassador.
But I did make a little joke while I was there. I was going, it's Easter weekend and it's Vasaki, so I think we should have Vasaki eggs. Nothing. Silence from the crowd. I think, I'll tell you. And I was, you carry it on.
Vasaki eggs is brilliant.
Vasaki eggs sounds good. And they even sound good. Man, who wants a Vasaki eggs?
Yeah.
But I think the combination is almost like join force. They should join forces, Vasaki and chocolate Easter eggs, and go, right, for British Asians, Vasaki eggs. I'm telling you, I'm starting it for this time next
Right.
year.
Bring
I'm
it
going to
on.
launch
Does
my
it
own.
always come around the same sort of time?
Yeah. Vasaki
around
is
this
always the 13th or 14th
Oh, is
ish
it?
of what month? Are we?
April.
April. And Easter is often
Easter.
around the same
Yeah.
time as well. So yeah, it'll always be close enough. And effectively, it's the same sort of message, new start,
Yeah.
getting through hard times. Here we go,
Yeah.
And by the way, sorry, can I quickly just share a conspiracy theory? I think we've already said this. Did I? If I repeat myself, let me know. That April is the proper first month of the year. Do you know? Your faces look blank. Like I'm not
No,
sure.
it's the first financial.
Financial.
No,
Yeah.
no, bruv. I'm telling you, they've said, and I swear, and I sound like Kedge here. I heard this on TikTok.
Here we go.
It's a TikTok and it was a scientist, and he goes, "Look, what is sept short for as a number?
7.
7. Yeah, it's the 9th month. What's
Right.
oct?
9.
No, it's not.
8.
Oct.
8, sorry, 8.
And it's the 10th month.
Yeah.
Right? What is nov?
Nov
is
is
9.
9.
Right? Or
Des is 10.
10. And it's the 12th month.
Yeah.
We are out. The calendar is wrong. There are 13 signs in the calendar.
Yes.
In the
zodiac.
And yet we only have 12 months. It doesn't fit. It apparently
So
should be it's 13 months of 28 days. And they said this is all done to
13 months of 28 days, right.
yeah, it's all done to put us out of sync. Hence why now in April, a lot of people are feeling re-energized. They're restarting. You're going to find new jobs. New
Well,
things.
this is linked
And
to the moon, and
Yeah.
and this British summertime.
Yeah.
Apparently, that people have been proven that that's all nonsense as well, because we are. When we do that and we move the clocks forward, all of our bodies are going out of sync.
Yep.
And he goes, it's a madness. We don't need to be doing this, because we are doing. Well, the reason we put it forward is so that we have a longer
Day.
night.
more daylight.
More daylight.
Yeah.
But and he goes, the problem with this is that our bodies, and kids in particular, don't go to sleep. Like you always complain about
Yep,
your kids.
it's too bright.
But this is basically because it's playing with our bodies and the natural way, because you need the dark for your body to go to sleep.
What do we do then?
So we shouldn't be going forward or back. That's it. We just keep it one consistent time.
So-
and then because our bodies will automatically will work around this. But us going forward just for the greediness of having a longer, brighter evening is bad for our body. And this is why a lot of people struggle with this thing.
And so they're saying that this April is the start of the new year. And that's why, I don't know how you're feeling personally, but it might be a time for new starts, new
I'm
beginning.
feeling great.
Sach, I was going to say, Sach sounds bad.
No, but actually,
Sach is in the last month.
Look at this. Your work, everything's like kicking off again. It's all starting again. So you're go. What you should have been doing is resting throughout January, February, March.
Hibernating.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a bear.
I tell you what, you're on the wrong side of him today. He's tired.
He is a bear today. You can feel the grizzly.
Claw your head straight
He's a
off.
little bit grizzly today.
I'm a bit
Oh,
nervous.
mate,
I'm a
it's
bit
been a
nervous.
long. No, but I think okay, yeah. Now I get that, and I'm actually glad that things are back to normal because, as you said, this is the first bank holiday we've had where, anything goes kind of
no
thing.
restrictions. Everyone's out.
And and honestly, I felt it. Like number one, like I am exhausted, and
Yeah.
and all I seemed to have done this weekend was fill up petrol every day of my weekend.
But
And it's so
you are travelling
expensive.
around.
I'm travelling a lot. I mean, the other day I drove up to like past Cheltenham or something like that.
Oh my
I
god.
don't even know where that is.
Cheltenham, where the racecourse is?
Yeah, that doesn't
like
mean
past-
anything, does it?
No,
where
it's Gloucester,
where is
that
it
one.
exactly?
No, I don't know.
Where's Gloucester? Where's Gloucester?
No, it's up north. I went there for a wedding.
It's like sort of
north
west.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North, to
This
my
way.
left.
This
Yeah,
way.
this way with a hand action. But yeah, and look, filling up petrol though is a pain in the backside.
No, I
isn't
don't think it is, Cage. Because you scared me a bit this week because you put a
Well,
message in
I
the
said,
group.
well, yeah,
You
'cause
put a message in the group and you were like,
45 minutes.
I waited 45 minutes, I couldn't get any petrol near me.
Yeah, in Watford, so apparently I found out the two plants which basically
Plants?
replenish
Petrol come from plants?
Petrol plants, the big depots where they
Oh,
make the
the
petrol,
Yeah.
or not make the petrol. But, well, you know what I mean,
No,
where
no,
they
the
distribute
Dakar, the petrol.
You know what I mean?
plants
But like,
come out
not
of?
stir it, but like so for London and for the southeast or something like that, they stopped shipping this petrol out. So that's why there was a lot of shortages in and around London. And
Right.
that's why I was queuing up Thursday night, because obviously I had to get all the way to somewhere in the east, right?
We're in the east, mate.
Like past Braintree or something.
Oh, Essex way.
Essex way, yeah. And it was like, I ain't got no petrol. So I was on the hunt for petrol Thursday night, looking for it. And that's why I messaged you
Pre-bank holiday weekend.
and I thought, yes, and it's madness and the queues and people were arguing and fighting and all of that. And then I did, I mean, oh God, I'm just so stupid.
What have you done?
I panicked, right? So I finally got to the
Standard
petrol
Cage.
station,
Yeah.
and it was my turn. And I thought, right, I said, we've got a lot of travelling this weekend, 3-4 days. So I filled up the tank, and it was 74 quid. And then I thought, yeah, well, it's more than what it should be. And then I said, I know what, while I'm here, let's just fill up an extra
Pee-pee, little thing.
little tank thing.
Yeah.
Where'd you have that?
I don't.
You bought them.
So I went and I said, do you have one? And she goes, so I just picked the one. She goes, have you got diesel? I went, no, I've got petrol. She goes, oh, it's a different can. I didn't even know.
It
Oh,
is, yeah.
okay, no.
I didn't even
wouldn't
know.
have done that.
So
Maybe it's the size of
that
the
could have
nozzle.
been the first boo boo. Anyway, so then I thought, God, I'm dreading this because I'd never done it, and everyone's watching you, and look, this brother's taking ages and everything.
Did it overflow?
Well, of course it was going to be overflowage, isn't it? Because you can't measure it, and you're not. And anyway, and so
Have
then
you never done that in all these years?
I've never had to do that.
Have you
I've
not
done
got a
it
petrol
before.
lawnmower?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I do it for.
Petrol
That's
lawnmower?
yeah, because
That's
I
what I
got
have.
because I got a petrol
You're
lawnmower.
big guys. That's bougie, mate. Petrol lawnmower.
Boozy.
That is.
I have a petrol lawnmower.
Really? Why
Yeah.
not just use electric wire like the rest of us, and then cut the wire like I
Back
have?
to lawnmowing very quickly. I cut my grass this
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
nice.
first time this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
I've never got around to it. Do you know how many times I cleared out that lawnmower?
Go on.
About 45 times. The basket at the back.
Wow.
That's
What, 'cause
how much
there's that much
there was.
grass? How high was it? Up to your knees?
No, actually, it's probably not even that high. But it's
It wasn't that
just
high.
because over the winter it does. I cleared out mine a lot to the extent that I took it down to the dump. I didn't just wait. I'm not waiting for the grass men to come.
Oh,
I
no,
took
I'm
it
waiting
down
for the
there. I was
grass men.
No, I was like, no. Let's get rid of
Anyway, so I filled the tank up, and I'm covered in petrol, innit?
Oh.
So,
it. Yeah,
and
and also because you can't do full squeeze. Did you do full squeeze?
what do you mean?
You can't on the BP on the little thing that you hold.
You can do a full squeeze.
No, you do only put it for a few
Full
seconds. 'cause
squeeze
it-
on what, PP?
Huh?
Full squeeze of the pippy.
Don't full squeeze your pee.
I don't know what you're on about, mate.
I did a full squeeze of the pippy, and then it started coming out.
That's what I mean.
Loads of it.
What happened?
Loads of it.
Everybody knows.
And I was like, oh, God, this is a disaster.
Everyone saw it and
And
everything.
everyone's watching me with the pippies exploding, and it's
Yeah.
just like, and then I'm like, oh my God.
You
And then
gotta-
anyway, so then I
be more
shut it,
gentle.
and then I thought, now where do I put this? So
Well,
I put it in
you
the
shut
boot.
it. Okay.
So I shut it, I put it in the boot.
You said something else.
Right, no, so I shut the pippy, put it in the boot, and it stinks. Anyway,
of
so,
course,
so I
yeah.
paid for it.
Did you clean up the PP?
No. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But it still stinks.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
Even though you wiped your pee.
yeah, it still stinks. I got home, and then I opened the bonnet, and it still stinks.
He opened his back doors. And he can still.
And then I panicked because then I thought, what do I do with this? Because I can't keep it in the car because it's going to be like all kind of flames and fumes of,
flammable.
flammable pee flame. So then I'm like, I know, let me store it in the porch. And then I'm like, I've just brought in a whole pee of petrol in the house. That's not safe. It's not safe, is
No.
it? Because then that
No.
could light up.
Any
Yeah.
point.
And then, like an idiot, the whole house is smelling.
Yep.
So I put the
Yeah.
candle on. I'm like, and then
Oh, you put a
I put the
candle on.
candle on. And everyone else is going, what are you doing, Kedge? And it just hadn't registered in my head that that's flammable and all these fumes are in the house now. So now the whole house is smelling of petrol. So I'll get rid of it. And then everyone's shouting at me going, what are you doing? Huh?
And the Yankee Candle.
And the Yankee Candle as well. Because I thought the Yankee Candle will get rid of the fumes.
Everyone knows that Yankee and Peepees
Honestly.
go hand in hand.
And then I'm like, now what do I do? And then I covered it with like some sort of blanket and I put it in the car and I thought, no, I can't do that. And then I started panicking. What? And then I'm like, I don't want this petrol. What do I do with this petrol?
Haven't you got like an outdoor sort of shed or like a garage that's like detached from your house?
Yeah, I could have put it in there, but I thought the whole point, the reason in my head why I filled this was I thought, because I might need it
Straight
while
away.
I'm out and about on this 3-day, do you know what I mean, wedding bender.
Right.
So that's what I thought. But then I thought, but I can't keep it in the back because then obviously clothes and everything were going to go in the back. And then so where does it go? And I panicked.
Yeah.
So I just gave it to my neighbour.
You gave him the petrol?
Yeah.
Here you go, muffed. Have it.
Muffed.
Well, you just gave it away.
But I needed to put it somewhere. I just put it in his car.
You know what you should have done? Given it to the bride and groom to the wedding that you
No,
went
but I
to.
didn't want to carry it. I had it at home
idea.
in it, bro. I could have. It wasn't worth. And I panicked, and I thought, never again am I doing that.
It's
What
it's
panic?
You don't need to do that, Ken.
I know. I
And
didn't.
I don't
need
know.
to.
You,
I
you're,
didn't need
you're
to do
that,
it. I panicked. and
You
I-
are that guy that panicked, and I see it
I
at the
panicked.
moment. If you look at like some of the groups on Facebook, like the local area ones, I logged on Facebook today after ages, and I just saw people saying panicking about petrol, and I'm like, there's
I
no
wasn't-
need to panic.
I
'cause-
wasn't panicking. I was just thinking.
No, you were.
No, I got nervous because I thought there's a 3-day wedding bender. If I get short with petrol, imagine you go out in the sticks, there's no petrol. It'd be good to have a little bit of emergency fuel. That's all I was thinking. The intention was right.
Because if you break down
But
on
the
the way back...
execution was
Poor.
horrendous.
And if you run out of petrol on the way back from a wedding,
Thank you.
you're going to get murdered.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
That's a murder. That's a murder
why.
scene.
That's why.
Bank
we
holiday
get on.
weekend. Yeah,
because
I get it.
because I was thinking for the family, and I was thinking about the future. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what a good producer does. Always thinks about all the pitfalls before you get to it.
Yep.
You know,
Well
and
done.
that's it.
You messed that one up, didn't you?
But I messed it up.
Well, you panicked. It was a bit like someone saying, "Hey, look after these drugs for a day," and you just panicked. Oh no, I can't.
That's exactly it.
It's like
That was exactly
character
I
in the
tell you
film.
what, just back on the petrol filling thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I filled up petrol nearly every day that I was out from when I last
How
saw you.
expensive was it?
And it was very expensive. But
I want an
the
electric car.
techers is go in the middle of the night.
I don't know
Because
if that
you'll
is the
get
Techers.
petrol.
I don't know if that is the Techers.
No, it is. Honestly, I went so many places I went. In one place I went at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then I went at one place at like 2 in the morning. Then another one was like 4 a.m. in the morning.
You're younger than me, Sach, but as you get older, you do have to go for a pee in the middle of the night. 11
Well, then
o'clock,
you should just
2
go out
o'clock,
and
same thing.
that's what I
It's
mean.
the same
So
kind of
go
thing.
and double
When you
up.
wake up for a pee,
Yeah.
go and fill up the other pee.
The only because I haven't been anywhere. I've been entertaining people here at the house. So we
Yeah.
had Wednesday, Thursday. After you came around
So
for a podcast,
you did it well.
Yeah. So you
So you got everyone else spending
but
petrol
then
their petrol.
we recorded our podcast here last Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was Tuesday night. Wednesday night, mate came over. Thursday night, Friday night, my wife's family were over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saturday, I was at the.
Tommy did it well.
I was at the Vasaki
Yeah.
thing, and then Sunday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Sunday was-
Sunday
No,
was actually the first rest day in a week, and now today we're back to the podcast. But
Right.
what I did notice was no lettuce. That's the biggest issue I had. There was no lettuce.
No lettuce in the
that little
yeah.
Tesco at the end of my road. No lettuce. No
I
lettuce.
thought you
no,
said no letters.
No, no,
Oh,
no
the
lettuce.
post weren't coming.
No lettuce. No bags of lettuce.
There is a lot of
no-
things missing. There's, I mean,
Yeah.
the Tesco delivery today, and there was a lot of things missing.
But from what I'm saying about petrol, though, petrol's not missing.
No,
just
it's not.
Everyone's just panic
Yeah.
buying.
It's
That's the
there.
difference.
It's
Yeah.
there.
No, but
100%
now
it's
they're
there.
longing out. Before they didn't have drivers. Now they're just like they're just I don't know. It's just what the third world we're living in at the moment, 2022. But talking of the fact that we are in 2022, and we are all very modern, and we are all very new, and everything's been regenerized, and revitalized. And there
Should we
I
be saying
was.
Happy New Year to everyone then?
Kind of. This
what?
this
Oh,
technically
Happy New
be
Year for
Happy
April,
New,
yeah.
April, yeah. This is the proper Happy New Year.
Fine. So there we are. I'm sitting there during this wedding over the weekend, and it was just I just thought.
Where was it?
Past Braintree,
Oh,
innit?
okay, you were down there, yeah.
And I thought,
Braintree?
the wedding, right? It was such a... the whole Gujarati wedding,
Oh, okay, so full on.
I think it
Gujarati
needs to be reshaped and redone and reworked.
Give us a breakdown of what the full thing is.
Sorry, and I'm going to be very naive here Because I don't think I've been to a
You
Gujarati
must have.
wedding. No.
Well, it's a
Well,
Hindu
Tommy,
wedding.
you've done well so
No,
far.
no,
You've
mate.
done
I've
well.
done-
You've
no, but hold
done
a
well
minute.
because that's a lot of your life that you have not wasted.
Yes.
No, hold on a minute. I'm just thinking. Okay, so I've been to weddings with the mandap and all things like that.
Yeah,
I've
so
done
that's a Hindu Gujarati wedding.
No. I think there's a difference.
But then
He might have gone to like the express service.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
and
there's a lot of them as well.
Yeah, and that was nice. It was because it was
quick,
But
yeah.
mind you, it was they'd hired out a resort. This family,
I only ever
okay.
end up at the Game of Thrones version.
Yeah,
which
Kedge
is
the
long version,
9 seasons.
long-winded.
right? Full every episode, start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was sitting there and I was just
What time
like,
did it start?
10 o'clock we were told sharp.
AM.
What time were you
AM.
ready and sort of there? And
I was there 2 minutes to 10.
Okay.
Parked up,
Oh, well done.
looking dapper, ready to go, enough time to do photos.
Okay, good.
Right.
2 minutes. So
Was it a close one?
What do you mean?
Like close family thing, or was it like someone you
slightly distant, but
Oh.
but family.
Bro,
no,
you could've
family.
got- you could've got there
No,
late
I
then.
know, but you know, I like
Got there
to-
at lunchtime.
You know me.
No, but what, if they're saying get there for 10,
No.
why are you getting there 2 minutes before 10? Surely that means get there for 9:30. Park up. Have
Well,
your photos.
yeah,
and then
No,
sit
no, but
down.
he knows that nothing runs on time.
No, and also we needed a Starbucks on the way, so
Okay.
it was we had to
Fair
stop
enough.
for that. So, and I was just like, you know what it was? It was the. I'll be honest with you. The two people I want to talk about in this.
Okay.
Firstly, the priest.
I knew you were going to say the priest.
Who runs the show, and it's really he dictates the pace of that whole
does,
wedding
yeah.
because it's a long ceremony.
Yes.
and the Gujarati wedding, Sach knows it's a long ceremony. It's about a 3-4 hour event. Yeah,
If it wants to be.
if it wants to be.
Yeah.
But the priest really dictates it from day one, and he's got to be calm. He's got to be, and but the thing is, the priest. He lost it, bruv. He lost it because everyone was talking. Everyone just talking because the difference is that when you go to the Gurudwara, you're in a holy place. Everyone, the behaviour
Quiet.
changes.
Yeah.
It's quiet. Everyone listens.
Yep,
Pay
everyone's
attention.
trying to control
in
their
a
kid
church,
and stuff,
Church
yeah.
wedding. You're not gonna
Same.
take the Mickey
Yeah,
in the church, right? So you go in, you listen to the priest, but it's done in 20 minutes. How long does the Gurudwara wedding
Yeah,
take? Half an hour.
Lama 4 times
Yeah.
round. If
They
you
walk
can do
round
4 or
four.
7, even
That's
in the
it.
long version, I think
Yeah.
it's about 30-40 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. So people's, but the attention span of people of now is not there anymore. Unless you can do it within a TikTok time period.
No, do it in a tweet. Do it in a tweet.
People can't do it.
Yeah.
So everyone's talking, and the priest kept going. Can you please be quiet? Can you please? I'm not going to. And he got to the point where he goes, well, you know what? He goes, I'm just going to tell the DJ to play music now because you guys don't want to listen to the priest. And then he just told the DJ to play music really loudly while he was doing the ceremony. And I thought, brother, you can't behave like this. And then he
Oh,
and
threw a
he even
deep-
and he even
threw a
got
wobbly-
he
threw a
threw a
wobbly.
massive wobbly. And then he even put a point. He goes, if you're not going to keep quiet for me, the priest, at least keep quiet for the bride and groom, whose wedding is. I was like, and I really wanted to go up to him and go, bro, no one's keeping quiet for you. So just leave that outside.
Relax your rear end.
Relax.
You can't
because
say that to
you
a
can't
priest.
say that. No, you can't say that because we're not going to be quiet for you, bruv.
No.
Right? And also,
But look at
because
the rebellion. Listen to the rebellion in Kedge right now. Bruv. All of
No,
it.
but I want
He's
you
a
to
priest. He's a holy man.
No.
You should have.
hold on. No.
Kedge is a holy man.
No. Okay, so no. I'm not questioning his qualifications.
Authority.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I get all of that. But it was the Saki comments, and also he knew that we were running behind now because it had gone late.
Yeah.
So he's now
Passing the buck.
He's the game changer. He's the dictator. He's the playmaker. He's the man in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Right. Who's pulling the strings? N'Golo Conte.
Point guard.
He's doing that. Right.
Conductor.
He's the quarterback, and he's gonna go right. I need to do an express version here to get everything back on
Yeah,
time.
let's get it-
because
yeah, let's
because
get it
lunch
rolling.
is being served at 1.
Fair
Right
enough, yeah.
now, so
And
he's
one
gotta,
thing I've realised, what I have seen a good right when is they run for the buffet.
well, it's
They
look
run for
at the end.
buffet.
At
Everyone
the end
runs.
of the
The
day,
women
at the end
mainly,
of the day,
not the men.
the event can be delayed, but our stomachs can't be delayed.
No.
And when humans are hungry, and it's 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
then that's it. We are hungry, so we don't matter where in the ceremony you are. We're
We're
gonna go
going.
and eat.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if I'm needed, I'm gone.
So the priest had completely lost it, and everyone had given up on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now. Everyone knows that 1 o'clock is when it's going to be served, but we were late. We were still going through the ceremony, so therefore they didn't want. Oh, Siri's even getting involved.
Yeah,
now.
you're
But
watching.
they didn't want to serve the food.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to serve the food, but
What do you
everyone.
mean they didn't want to
But
serve
my auntie's already gone out around the back to where the food was being served, and she messaged in the WhatsApp group, guys. Food's being served in 5 minutes, so everyone start making your way out.
She got inside knowledge,
She had
inside
inside
training.
knowledge because she spoke to the
wow.
wedding planner.
Yeah.
So we're all. So I said to my dad, I said, let's not all bait it out. Let's all go one at a time and everything because it's too obvious. There'll be a massive chunk missing, right?
Yep.
Anyway, we all make our way out. nothing's being served. Everyone's waiting. Loads of other people are hanging around there. Nothing's moving. Nothing's happening. The plates, everything's ready to go, but they're not serving because they've been told you've got to wait for a certain part of the ceremony before you can serve the thing.
Food, yeah.
But everyone's getting hungry. No one really cares now.
No.
Like everyone needs to eat.
Yeah, it's going to happen. The service is going to happen when it happens.
Anyway, so that's my first contention
Right.
issues I
Yeah.
had is the priest should have called it and he didn't and he
Right.
flopped it and
Right.
he lost the attention of people.
Do you know what? I'm at a wedding a lot.
Go on.
Like, and
Yeah.
those ones, the morning part, I don't really go to as much as I probably did before.
Right.
But I still have a bit where I'm in a crossover period, so I kind of see at the end.
You see a little bit.
And I see a lot of rubbish priests.
And
I don't want to say. I
can't say that,
no,
man.
but I'm just
I feel
saying
bad.
it like.
I'm scared.
No,
because
no,
they're-
you've got
they're
to,
not
you've got to,
doing their job.
you're the conductor.
Yeah, I honestly do believe that I could probably run that.
You're
event better.
Luka Modric.
Oh, man.
You're pulling the strings. And then in the middle, like so he knows that we are late.
But
And then
maybe what he's
between
saying
he
is-
goes, "Oh, take a selfie. This is your last."
Oh,
chance
yeah,
to
no,
be a
they
single
all do
man."
that, yeah.
No, but no, let's not do that. That's no one cares. It's
Yeah, but he's
irrelevant.
done that before. He
And
gets
then
a good laugh.
and
He
then
gets a
was-
good reaction.
No, but that's what I mean. He's got to go away from. He's got to go off script. He's
Yes.
got to go. And also he was doing
Kedge
this.
is producing. Kedge is producing.
But he
the-
needed producing. Like he was doing all this crowd interaction stuff. Repeat after me. Repeat after. You know,
Don't repeat.
Just get it done.
Just don't do
it
that.
done.
Repeat. Just do your thing. Let's go. Let's go. Express version.
Let's
Anyway,
go.
So anyway, we get to the dinner, the lunch, and again the wedding planner. Now I think, apart from Marcus Rashford and Dele Alli, who are stealing a living as footballers, I think the next person to steal a living is wedding planners.
Agree.
Because
Why?
what is their job?
No, they hold the whole
They're
thing
wedding
together.
Planner. You hardly see them. I honestly, they're supposed to organise stuff.
Yeah.
And so again. The way this wedding was, it was a long venue, right? So what they did is they partitioned half of it off where the
Yeah.
wedding was being, and then the partition was there so you couldn't see where the food was being served, right?
Yeah.
Wicked, get it. Okay, fine. So what they've done is...
like
if
a
you-
rectangle, and they split it down the middle.
Yeah, so you've got two squares.
Yeah.
Now there were two rows of the food buffet being served, okay? But you started... Buffet. But you started
Buffet.
the queue where the partition was.
Yeah.
Okay? And so obviously if you start queuing up, then the queue's going to snake into the main venue where the lagan, the marriage is all happening.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't look good though, does it? Because imagine if the queue starts happening.
Yeah,
while
the
it
queue's
goes
going through the mandap.
through. Well, exactly. Yeah. If
Could
you're
have
at the back of
done,
the queue, you're almost, near
Yeah.
the fire, probably
Yeah.
walking around it full
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So,
Get it.
so wedding planner. Hello, G. Hello, wedding planner. Why did you or nobody in this building think? If we move the dishes to this
With them,
side of the
to
table,
the other end of the-
then there was a lot of space because there was another venue that the queue could have gone into.
Yeah.
So then, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, at the back
And
of the
then-
Kedge, again, you're moaning about this now. I see every week. Every week.
But
every week.
why?
I
goes
But
on.
why?
The same problem.
But
The
why?
thing-
But why is this not being seen? But the wedding planner. This is what I mean.
Look
The
at the
wedding
distress
planner.
it's caused him.
What is the
He's
wedding
only been
planner's
to one
job?
wedding this
What are
year.
you doing? You've got one thing to plan. You've not thought about which way the queue's going to snake.
Yeah, but I think that clearly that's not a very efficient, well thought through wedding planner. That's all that is. That's a
So that's what I
rubbish
mean.
wedding
So
planner.
they're stealing. They're
But
stealing.
no, you can't say all wedding planners are bad. Some
Well,
of
no,
them.
no, I'm saying-
I'm going to say it.
Go on.
They are.
Oh,
There you go.
no
there
way.
you go. Sach,
No, honestly,
thank you.
because
Shake my hand. Give me five.
I think
they
when-
all are.
I think when I have a meeting with a couple, a bride and groom,
Yeah.
when we do, obviously
Yeah.
talking about their event and stuff, I probably plan most of their wedding for them.
And you're not the first person. The amount of times I've heard makeup artists, I've
Yeah.
heard DJs, and just other people who are at the wedding going, you know what?
How about
bruv,
you try this?
Yeah, or I've had to sort them out how to tell them how to do this because
Yeah.
they didn't know. So what is the wedding planner doing in this situation? Do you know what I mean? Like that should be organised. Why was that not organised? And I was like, I just sat there and I sat with my dad and I said, Dad, you can change the game here. All you got to do is someone's got to reinvent how Gujarati weddings are done. It needs to look at it and go, right, we're going to scrap it and we're going to start
again.
something new. Because I tell you what, in 10 years' time,
Yeah.
Gujarati weddings are not going to exist.
Agree.
Mark my words, go back to this episode, and this is where I predicted it.
It's gonna go down.
No, because Gurdwara weddings, church weddings, mosque weddings, they will all exist.
'Cause yes.
But this wedding is an absolute shambles. And I'm sorry, it's not going to
Shut
work.
down the whole Gujarati wedding
No,
scene.
it needs to be looked at again.
Thanks, Kedge. I'm out of a job now.
I know. Maybe it might be.
I tell you what's going through my mind. I'm thinking, I know about 6 really top end wedding planners who book me for some really nice weddings abroad. I don't do many. I do
Right.
1 or 2 a year.
Right.
And you're flown out there.
I'm
I
yet to
bring
see
them.
it.
Hold on a
I'm
minute.
yet
Let me
to
just
see it.
pick them up. They fly me out there. And they're mainly Gujarati weddings.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I host them and I chip in down there. And the family lovely and
Yeah.
everybody's wonderful. Everyone's rich. Everyone looks in the best clothes
I don't
ever.
know.
They fly me. So for those wedding planners, I disagree.
Can
with
I
Kedge.
add one thing to that as well?
There we go. He's still
There we
going.
go.
I'm going to add one more thing to this.
Yes. Go on,
just
which
get it off your
again,
chest.
and I don't, and this is just generally to couples getting married
Yeah.
in the near future.
Go on.
Right? At this wedding, there were a lot of children. Okay?
Yep.
Here we go. I
Yeah.
know what he's going to say.
At least think about what are you going to feed these kids?
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? Yes, if they're 2, you can give them some food out of a packet. But if they're 7, if
Yeah.
they're 12, if
Yeah.
they're 14...
They need pizza and chips.
Yeah.
They need to eat. They're not going to eat the full spicy stuff.
No.
No.
Right?
No,
Because
definitely
and let's be honest, wedding kind is always full spicy.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So what are they going to eat? Why are you in this century not thinking, if you're inviting kids,
yeah.
why are you not thinking, we've got to make some sort of catering for kids? Because the man
You don't want to be
parents I
licking
saw-
the masala off the paneer and handing it to your
yeah,
child.
but no, but like even
don't want
even there was jeera right. What I'm trying to say is, kids are not going to eat jeera rice.
No.
What's all these black
Yeah.
spiders in the rice?
Yes.
They don't. They just want plain rice.
Yeah.
You know. But what again, guys? If you're going to invite kids, think about it. Just think about it for once. Stick your head out of your
think
own bubble.
What people need to think about is not inviting you to their wedding.
Yeah, maybe.
Please don't.
And, oh, wow, just like that. I don't want to go. I think Kedge's had enough of life, had enough of people.
Do you know what? Nowadays, I actually walk into some weddings, and do you know what? Anything that I see or happens, it doesn't faze me anymore
You
because
know-
I'm just so used to it.
Yeah, but
the,
what-
the dumbness.
But what I'm worried about is I think there's going to be a Michael Douglas falling down moment where Kedge is just going to open fire on everyone at a wedding because he's going to go, that's it. I've had enough. Look at him. He sounds like...
I was honestly, I
sounds
felt
like a
like
man
it.
on the edge. You
I
sound
know. You know what
edge
it
on the
is?
edge.
It's not that I was. It was not that I was annoyed. I just wanted to help. Why am I
It
seeing
doesn't
this?
have to be this way.
Yeah, like why am I seeing this, and why is the wedding planner and the pundit not seeing this?
Speaking of sort of food, and you were mentioning food at a wedding.
Yeah.
There was a story that I came across this week, and it was about a guy who basically got accused by the bride and groom
Yeah.
at the wedding, and they said, you ruined our wedding.
Right.
Why did they ruin...
Hold on, sorry. The bride and groom accused
This
this
fella
guy
for
And he's the
ruining-
best man, apparently.
He was the best man, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the best
for
man.
ruining the wedding.
For ruining the wedding. Why did he ruin the wedding?
He did a pashab in the dal.
No, he did. There wasn't a dal. It wasn't a dal wedding. It was an English
wedding.
an English wedding. So
Yeah.
basically, the menu at an English wedding was just kind of picky food. There was a lot of salad kind
And
of
it was
stuff.
vegetarian.
It was a veggie wedding,
Oh, okay.
which I get. Sometimes you go to events.
We're
and they're
going down
vegetarian,
that path,
and you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
respect that, which is fine.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Gujarati lunch is always a
Yeah,
You
it's
get,
fine.
you get more of a selection.
I mean, you
Yeah.
just got to do it, and then you got to go to a Macca's afterwards. But you know,
That's
it
fine.
is what it is.
We did.
Yeah.
Which everyone does. I'm
Yeah.
sure Kedge done it. That day as
Absolutely.
well.
Yeah.
But
I
basically,
do it actually from every wedding. I mean.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you need a munch
yeah,
after,
yeah.
because
It is every
Because if
wedding.
you eat and then dance for like
Yeah.
for an hour and a half,
Correct.
You burn the calories.
Yeah.
You need something
Yeah,
on the way back.
need a
Yeah,
little,
yeah, go on,
little,
sorry.
little.
Don't feel guilty, anyone.
sort of
That's it. We all
so
do
anyway, he basically got done for then kind of using his brain, I think, and he thought, well, I can't eat this. I'm not really going to eat salad. It doesn't fill me up.
Yeah, need a bit of meat.
He actually needed to eat something substantial to take medication.
Oh, fair enough.
So he went out to the car park and he ordered a pizza.
Okay. Yeah, and so he had the pizza in the car park.
He had the pizza
Yeah.
in the car park, and he was
Which I think is fine.
Which I think is fine. He was
that's respectful.
I'm
still,
only saying because
they're vegan inside.
yeah, no, and you know, I mean, at some other weddings, I've been to weddings where they don't have booze, and then all the uncles are drinking in the car park.
Yeah,
It's the same,
thing.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
open up a diggy.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
the
He's opened up the boot. So anyway, then he kind of was like, "Look, I've got to take this medicine." Blah blah blah. But then he snuck in a couple of pieces for I don't know whoever it was,
on
like
the
his
old black
mate or-
market underground. Oh,
And I thought that's okay. A little thing.
A little bit left over. You just
Yeah,
give it to
but
his
then
mate.
then after that, it kind of because people were just like, "Oh, this guy's got pizza. Where's he got pizza?" They ordered 4 more pizzas.
Oh yeah.
Other people did.
Yeah, because he started
He
reacting.
started the
because
trend.
everyone, the word started spreading.
Yep.
What'd you do in that situation?
No, I think-
did he ruin the wedding?
No,
for you?
I think he did.
I can
absolutely
see,
fine.
but you can see why the bride and groom would have got upset with that.
Why? Okay, talk me through their logic. They look
Because
round
it's
and
like,
they see,
well-
they look out
No,
the
but
window.
I think if you look at it from his situation where he had to eat to take medication.
Yeah, but they're not saying there wasn't any bread there.
Yeah,
I think he probably-
exactly.
I reckon he probably could have eaten something.
He could have had something if he needed to take medication. I'm sure there was, like you said, some
Well,
bit
no,
of
there
bread or.
wasn't. Look, I'll tell you what was on the menu. It was ridiculous. It was just like a salad.
It was ridiculous.
No, it was because it was. Look, here we go. It was a simple side salad
Yeah.
with a few veggies.
Yeah.
and then he had a bowl of sweet corn and a bowl of broccoli. That was it. That was all that was there.
That can't be wedding food. That's all side.
The entire course consisted of a side salad, side corn, and a side of broccoli. That's all.
He said there was no. It was a small salad, tablespoons of corn and broccoli, and that was it.
That was it. That was it.
There wasn't any. There wasn't a main.
I mean, if I went to a wedding and that was a food, I'd feel offended.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
that is pretty leave it, isn't it?
Wouldn't you though? Wouldn't you feel offended if you went there? And
I wouldn't feel offended,
I
but
feel like there
there's
should be a main coming with that, even like a veggie burger or something.
No.
You know, like a little.
But I can understand.
falafel.
I can understand.
The cat's just walked into the garage. Oh my god! You know, it's right behind you.
You're joking.
No way. Are you scared of cats?
Yeah.
You really?
Where is it?
It's right behind
I'm
you.
joking. Fine.
Oh my god! You look. 100.
Where is it?
It's right behind you. Psst, psst, psst.
Can it go away?
Hold on. Psst, psst, psst. Come here.
We've got a cat in here.
It's braving it, isn't it?
It's going away.
It's going. It's a black cat as well, bro.
It looks like a panther from behind.
Tried to cross our path. How brave is that?
Wait, Kedge, it's going. Oh God! Right, cat's gone, and
That was drama.
it was drama.
I bet a little bit of dirty came out of mine because I just saw this little thing.
I gotta say, Sach. I've never seen Sach go like a ghost all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
but I thought you going where is it?
It was a big cat. It was a big
Panic.
cat.
Anyway, cats aside.
Anyway, cats aside, pizzas aside.
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
I think. Hold a minute. Just to clarify, I don't understand what their issue is. I tell you what the issue here is with the bride and groom. I tell you exactly what the issue is.
Here we go.
Control.
Yeah.
They didn't have control. They don't feel like their guests were adhering to their rules, which they put in place. Let's face it, that meal is not substantial. Bit of corn, bit of broccoli, that's not a meal.
That's not a meal.
And therefore, they're like, who do they think that is? Our wedding day, and he's already.
They ruined our.
Well, if you don't
I'm all for you know what you do you boo. You want to go out and have a pizza. You want to bring people. It's up to you, man. You know what can you do? You know that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
No, but I think look. If you're in a situation where, you can resolve it and sort something out, then by all means do it, isn't
All right,
it?
so how would you feel, right? Let me try and flip it.
Because I bring all my own food to your house.
Yeah,
I bring my own dud. I bring.
Well, you brought about a quarter of a pint of dud in a very empty carton and went, "I'll leave this here." And I'm like, "What point is this? What point is it?"
Yeah,
no,
but
how would you feel then, Sach, if someone turned up at your wedding, at a wedding that you were DJing at, with headphones on, to listen to their own music?
Mum, no, I'm happy with that.
Are you happy with that?
Because there's so many times where people were like, "Oh, can you play this song?" And I'm like, "Bruv, go in your car and listen to it in your car."
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I ain't playing it
All
right here.
Kedge, how would you feel if you had a wedding in the metaverse and someone went, "I'm going to redecorate Kedge's wedding hall to whatever I want to see. I don't care what he wants."
But I think you probably could do that, innit?
You've designed your metaverse wedding hall.
I would have locked it though, so you can't re-edit it.
No. See, look at that. He's such a nerd. Like he's proud of that. I looked at it. No, but they can. Okay.
That's not the same.
It is the same.
I just think
that's not the same. You're right because it's not real, Kedge.
I think. Well, yeah, but I think you know what it is. It's on a couple's big day. They are going to be a little bit precious.
Speaking of something that's real, and in real life. Last week you mentioned at the end of the podcast that you were going on a bus. You were going on tour. What's that all about?
Yeah. Oh, well, hold a minute. Is it a metaverse tour?
No, this is real life, and it's been playing on my mind for a while now.
I know, and I know you're worried about this.
Well, hold on a minute. Firstly, this is because of
so Virgin Radio,
because it's not a Spurs trophy tour.
No. Well, I wish it was. Just anything, any kind of bus tour. This is Virgin Radio are doing the big thank you tour, which is basically 3 days of celebrating all the people who helped during the pandemic, and it's for the key workers, and it's a special concert for people who worked during the pandemic. So we're going Glasgow, Manchester, and London, right? The big venues.
What with like all the artists that are performing?
So all the artists, different artists performing at different venues.
Right.
And
this is the crew bus that you're on, or the crew.
And so I have been designated to go on the tour bus.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And
so who would be on that? Like
the full list.
The band members.
There will be a few celebs on there.
Yeah, lovely.
And then there will be presenters on there.
Okay.
And then there'll be maybe few bits of staff as well.
Okay.
Right. And so we're flying to Glasgow.
All in one bus.
It's a tour bus, bro. It's like one of those,
like Floyd Mayweather has.
Yeah.
Oh no, it ain't that nice.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how nice it. Well,
Ain't
I
gonna
don't
be
know
that
how
nice,
nice
kid.
it's going to be.
I've seen
leather
one of them.
seats.
No,
I don't know.
Might be a bit
about
sticky.
That. Might be. I don't
fridges.
know. I don't know. I mean, do they build these brand new for Kedge or
No.
not? I don't know.
No.
Okay, so
do they? How clean are they?
If you had one to yourself, You'd be fine.
Let me just tell you the itinerary.
Yeah,
so
please.
I'm flying to Glasgow, right? We do the show in Glasgow, and then we get on the bus at night when the show finishes, and we go to sleep on the bus.
Yeah.
The bus drives to Manchester. And we
yeah.
land there in the morning, right?
You don't land there, you drive there.
Drive there in the morning.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. And then we do the show in Manchester, and then we get back on the bus, and then
Yes.
it drives to London
Yes.
on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then I get off the bus then, because
Thank God.
I'm not doing that gig on Wednesday. I'll get a day off. And I'm like, I've never been on a tour bus before.
Yeah.
Now I know the guy who's running the tour bus, so I asked him. I don't want to come across like I'm all really new to it all. I'm a novice.
You are.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to be a bit rock and roll about it.
You're
so
not.
I was like, oh yeah. So what's the deal on the bus? I was like joking, and he went, Kedge, let me just tell you, there's no showers on there.
Nope.
Oh, so it's not. Oh, because
He goes, I said, oh, so why do we shower? I said, where do we shower?
You don't.
Oh,
He goes,
okay.
we shower at the venue.
Yeah.
Now we'll get to that in a second.
Can I be honest? Just while you're talking, I was
Yeah.
just Googling.
No, Tommy, you're Googling
tour
the wrong
buses,
ones.
Yeah.
and I'm seeing leather chairs, fold-out
It
tables,
might be that. It
places
might
to
not
play
that.
cards.
Oh.
You know,
Tell me it's nice, Tommy.
these look amazing, bruv. These are called band tour buses. They got everything. They got, like I said, they got bars,
Yeah.
sinks, showers,
Well, no, this
gaming
one,
stations.
no, this one doesn't have a shower. This is why I'm a little bit nervous. Also, I've been told,
That's an American one, clearly, Tommy. That's,
and also
that's not
I've been told, only number ones,
Clone
no
track.
number twos.
And you want it for how many hours? What if you got to go?
Well, you got to drive from Glasgow to Manchester, so
Yeah.
that's about.
Well, we'll be
4 or
asleep.
5
I'm
hours.
hoping that
4 or
I'm
5 hours.
asleep. I've got to start emptying my
you ain't
cylinders.
gonna empty nothing. You better hold it in.
No, but I've got to start emptying my cylinders
Oh, yeah.
so that
Yeah.
I'm clean, safe, safart for 8
You
hours.
can fart.
Well, that is, but for
Oh,
8
that's going to be
hours.
another thing. All those people, and I heard a stat.
And only number ones.
yeah.
And anyway, let's go back to the shower situation, right? Now, what do I pack? Because what this
Oh, you
means-
have to pack everything.
but so because obviously pajamas.
Yep.
I don't think I think I'm gonna have to go like long sleeve stuff.
Yes,
pajamas.
you are. Yeah, 100%.
But then also, I don't want
Why?
to walk. I don't want to walk.
Don't
from
You
the
don't want
bus.
to show your
Skin on
forearm.
skin.
Well, no, because normally I like to wear shorts and a t-shirt to bed,
Yeah.
right?
You
But again,
still
it might
can.
be cold. We
Mate,
don't know the situation.
You're going to bed in your hoodie.
in
you're
my
wearing.
hoodie,
Yeah,
exactly. So I need a tracksuit type of thing.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm thinking, but it has.
You got to wear kacha as well, still to bed,
Well, you're gonna have to.
just in case.
You're gonna have to, right? And then I thought, then I'm gonna have to wear like say if I've got like jog because I don't like to. I like to sleep in thin material.
Yeah, but you ain't going to sleep to start with.
No, I have to. Well, what do you mean I'm not gonna sleep?
Well,
I have
but
to
it's just
sleep.
going to be like a little kip in it. It's not going to
Yeah.
be like a full on.
You know, like, good night, darling.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be like that, bruv.
What do you mean it's not gonna be like that?
You don't
But I
have a
need-
Of
deep
course
rubber
it's
seat.
not. It's
But I
not gonna be
need
a
sleep.
It's
Bruv.
not going to. Kej, it's not going to be a deep sleep. You're going to be rocking from side to side to start with.
You know what I'm going
Are you serious?
100%. You're on the road.
Kedge, you've lived your life, right? You've partied. You've done stuff.
But
you've
at the
travelled
age
around
of 42, why am I doing this?
Exactly. I tell
Why
what,
are you doing
no,
this?
Because you're going to be on that bus with a load of guys and girls,
Yeah.
but mainly guys. I'm
Yeah,
imagining.
I think
who-
I'll be honest with you. The way they're doing it, it's only going to be guys.
Right, fine. Right, mainly guys that are away from their wives or are single, and other people. Let's just call it.
No, but I think we're all gonna be chatting.
in more English culture.
Yeah.
Is have a few beers, have a
That's-
few
that's what you're gonna be
drinks.
doing.
I don't think it's going to be because I
Bit
think
of
we're all going to be
banter.
shattered from
no,
the event.
No,
They're
no,
gonna
Kej.
trust me. They're gonna be buzzing because they're like, "Oh,
Yeah,
we done it,
100%.
bosh.
But what
Let's
if I
have a
want to go to
point.
sleep?
You can't go to sleep.
Let's have a pint."
And anyway, so then
got
in the
some
morning,
cans.
when I've got my pajamas on,
Yeah.
and then I've got to do the walk of shame to the event place to go for a shower. So I'm going to have to put on some sort of jogging suit or something, tracksuit bottoms and the top,
Yeah.
and a towel, and my garms
Yeah.
that I've got to take to change into, and my wash
Yep.
bag with all my face cream and, this, that, and
can
the
I
other.
just say the showers in these venues are dirty.
Oh, don't say that.
They're gonna be
I've seen them.
cold. They're gonna be those kind of.
They're
cold-
horrible. Horrible.
Cold floors. Okay, but what,
Remember, there's an event happening in these venues every day, backstage basically, and they're being used constantly. It's nothing special.
And I've got to take all like the shower gel and all that. Then
Yeah.
you've got to change. Then you've got to lug all those clothes back into the tour bus and make yourself look somehow fresh.
Presentable, yeah.
I'm going to try and do it so I don't have to shave at least. At least that's one less stress. I'm going to just shave and that's it. Like on the Sunday, and then I'll be all right for 3 days.
But I think you're probably.
I'm
all right
okay.
with that.
I don't need to do anything for 3
years.
days.
Yeah,
3 years. So, but it's stressing me out massively, and I don't know. I mean, I will give you a vlog from this.
Will you wear a kurta pajama?
No, you can't give us a log, mate.
No, you.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
Not from the bus.
Wear a kurta pajama to bed. I think you know what it is.
Well, I don't have. I don't have a.
No,
I
we're
don't
on
have
to
a.
the show.
But I don't have a bed kurta pajama.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I tell you what it is. Just because, can I be honest?
Go on.
Gore will love it. They'll love it.
What do you want to love it? What are they going to do
They'll
with
come
me?
back to the office. They'll come back to
Bollywood suit.
No, yeah, exactly.
Let's call the genie out.
For them, it's exactly what they need. In their head,
mate.
that's how you go to bed, right? So kind of go, oh,
No, I don't.
hang on, this is traditional Indian nightwear.
I don't have anything that I can wear like that to bed because
God.
it's not comfortable. I need to just be in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, but for
will
them-
it be warm? Can I control the heating in there?
Okay, so what if one of them turned around and goes, well, I like to sleep in the nude, and I'm sleeping above
Yeah,
you?
but when
Because it's going to be little bunks, isn't it?
I
That's
don't
it's
know.
gonna
How
be.
much space will there be?
Well,
Is it? Do you reckon it's gonna? I'm seeing it as like cabins on a train, like where it's almost like you're sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, exactly that.
It's gonna be like that,
So
yeah.
I once went on a
God.
12-man yacht to France on a
I
trip.
remember you told
Right?
the story.
And basically,
being a
it's-
sailor.
Yeah, it's like you're sleeping in a letterbox. So
Yeah.
you got to get in sideways. You can't even turn onto your side.
To be fair,
You've got
I
to slide
have
in
perfected the art of sleeping on my side, and I just sleep like a log.
flat. On one shoulder. You mean?
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't do
It's
that.
not deep enough. You got to sleep flat on your
You
back.
got to be
I
flat.
can't do that.
Yeah,
Well, you have to.
bruv, you better not even get. Sometimes
You're going to be wedged in.
honestly, you can't even get excited. Like the ceiling is just above you. There, like nothing can go up. You can't go to your side. Nothing.
Trust me, there is no excitement in the situation that I'm feeling anymore. So anyway, I will give you updates. I don't know if we're going to be able to record the podcast next week.
Oh,
I'll keep you updated.
So hold on, when do you go? You go on.
I go on Monday morning.
Yeah.
I'm back in London on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
If we might have to do a little Wednesday session online or something like that. I don't know,
Okay.
depending on how I am.
How you survive. Well, Sach, how many hours sleep have you had in the last sort of?
I've not slept since Wednesday.
Okay, right. So it's now Monday. So he's not slept in 4 days. You've got 2 tough days to get through, and you're already moaning about it.
I'm dreading it.
I tell you what.
I'm dreading it.
I wouldn't.
Absolutely
And
dreading
you know
it.
what? I was actually a bit annoyed today because I'm like, this is the one day that I have that's it. We're back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah,
Well,
you have to
actually,
work.
I'm not working, but
Yeah.
it's like I've just
Yeah.
got so much to do, and Kej has got me out on a Monday night doing a podcast because it's good for him.
I not only would like to be a fly on the wall, while Kedge is in there, I'd like to be a fly in Kedge's head, listening to all the little conversations of like, Kedge, don't lose it, Kedge, hold it together. Or even like them kind of going, oh, guys, the tyres burst on the van. We need everybody outside to help change the tyre.
Can you imagine?
I've
Can
been
you
a-
imagine
Kevin
me in
is-
my Mario pajamas?
I've
Yeah,
been on
exactly.
one of them kind of buses, but not in this country.
Where have you been on one?
I went to one in India and it was really nice.
Oh no, but
See,
It was
that's
really nice.
See,
Yeah.
that's
Like it was
the
like one of them American ones.
That'd be another
Really?
level.
Yeah, I
That'd be
drove
Did
another-
you sleep?
Delhi to.
But did it have a toilet?
Yeah, it did.
Could
have
you do
everything.
number 2?
Shower, had everything. Yeah.
How's this? What is this budget one that we're going on that doesn't have a shower? I'm a little bit concerned. And also, I would be the first one up and get in there because I don't want to go after anyone. else.
Kedge, it's going to smell, you know that.
Yeah,
It's going to smell of
100%.
bodies.
You're gonna
And-
not like
And you talk about food. The food is going to be like, people are going to be double dipping on the crisps. Packet's going to be all open.
No, I'll have my own kind. I'll take my.
There's
You
gonna
know
be-
me. You know me. I'll have my own kind.
Yeah,
I'll
but
take-
they're going to dunk their hand in your
Yeah.
popcorn.
You're going to see a bit. You're going to see
No,
an
I'm going
open.
to stash it in my cabin.
No, you're not.
No,
There
mate.
is no cabin.
There is
bro.
no cabin.
And bro, they'll raid you for it. It'll be like
Thinks
army
there's
rules.
he's got his own suite in
his,
there.
his own quarters.
Bloody hell.
Oh my! Guys, can we not talk about it? Let's talk about something else.
There's going to be
I'm
an
dreading
open
it.
can of spam next to your
Oh
butter.
no!
Yeah, you're gonna
No! Let's move on.
Sliding all over
Things
you.
we've seen. Like I said, I'll report next week.
Okay, cool. Okay,
What have you watched?
Okay, watching wise,
Well, let's talk about the thing that we've said.
winning time.
Winning time.
It's the final episode tonight.
I told you to finally watch.
is
I'm
it-
glad you got on it.
It's number 7, the final
I don't know
one,
if
though.
there is a final episode.
Oh yeah, it's still rolling.
It's still rolling.
No, the next episode, is because it releases every Monday.
Every Monday.
and I'm now fully caught up.
Yeah.
And it said on my Sky Planner thing,
Next episode.
like 2 a.m. on
Yeah,
a
Monday.
Monday, which means
Today it's out.
now Monday night. It's out.
Yeah.
So when you leave, that's what I'm doing.
Out of 10, how so far?
I love it for so many reasons. I love it.
Perfect.
I love the actors. I love the cast. I love the story. I love the
Music.
the business side of a game that I played all my life, and I
Yeah.
have played. You got to remember, I didn't play football. I didn't play football.
Yeah, I didn't play
School
basketball,
team.
but I still love it.
Yeah, so this has got double connection to me. This has got nostalgia, music.
Sach, have you started
those
it yet?
times.
No.
Sach,
Start again.
I'll tell you why you love it,
I
Sach.
haven't been home since Wednesday.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, you've triggered him again. Exactly.
Start it. Watch it right now.
Take it. Didn't you not take it on the tour bus?
But it's very you. It's very entourage, very ballers.
I mean,
all of that,
as I
and it's
said
funny.
a couple of episodes ago, when it was not even in 4K or HD, it looked grainy.
No,
I gave up.
I know what you mean, but actually, you get past that very quickly. Now that you know
You
it's
won't know.
supposed to be that way.
It's not the whole way through it, though. It's not
Yeah.
the whole way through, Sach.
Honestly, guys, if you're watching it at home right now,
I will give it a go.
Yeah, it's called Winning Time: The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, and it is. I mean, just type in Winning Time. I'll tell you when you know it's popular. In your search box, when you type it in, you're looking for it on Sky.
Yeah.
You type in W, it's there.
Yeah, W is there.
That's it. That's
And
when
the
you know
music is
other people are
wicked.
looking for it.
And talking of sport films, I finally got around to seeing 83.
Oh yeah, with
The Bollywood with
Singh.
Ranveer Singh, the cricket
Do you like
one.
him now?
No. But I honestly, I didn't think he was all that in it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think... No, maybe it's not his fault. I don't think that he...
Is
the
it worth
role of-
watching?
The role of Kapil Dev, for me, in my head, was that he was the guy who really took India to the World Cup and the glory. And the role of Kapil Dev doesn't come across as if he was that...
The main man.
That much of a main man. Like, I didn't see...
Was he a side man?
Like, you know, if this film was made by a Hollywood director or a HBO, I bet you they would have had a nice bit of masala in it. You know, the real ups and downs. This one just felt like you were watching loads of cricket matches over and over again, you know, quarter-final, semi-final. And there was, there wasn't that much jeopardy in it. There wasn't that moment where Kapil Dev really gives the big speech or there was someone who stood up. And it was good, but I think there was
better.
room for
Do you want to
improvement.
produce that as well?
Yes.
See, okay, that's interesting because
Yeah, just you know what it was. What's the name a sports film that you might have seen or like
Bag Milka Bag.
Coach Carter.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Hollywood or Bollywood?
Hollywood, a good Hollywood sporty kind of film that about a team or about a player.
The Mighty Ducks.
like Cool
Mighty
Runnings,
Ducks.
like Cool
Cool
Runnings,
Runnings, yeah.
right? It was you were emotionally so attached. You didn't have to be Indian, but you were emotionally attached to the whole story and the cheating happened and the coach and why he was there to
Yeah.
I just thought they could have made it more of a story.
Needed more masala.
Yeah, like they could have played a bit more on that,
So
how much
is it-
racism they faced.
Is
Go
it
on.
worth watching then?
I think it's worth a watch. The music is quite, it's emotional. It's good music in it. It's good to see, how it all happened. Especially because we were all young, we missed it all and all that.
Yeah.
But it's a good watch.
Is it in 4K or in that grainy
It's
stuff?
it's fully 4K.
Okay.
Netflix.
And I'll tell you what I watched was House of Gucci with Lady
Supposed
Gaga.
to be good.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, and
She's good in it.
She's very
She's
good.
good
And
in
I
it,
think
yeah.
Jared Leto is unrecognizable in it. I won't say any more.
I
than
do
that.
like Jared Leto.
Yeah,
all of a
my
sudden.
missus really likes Jared Leto. She
Bit on the weird side.
yeah, but that's the characters he plays. And what you mean,
Yeah.
his character or him as
Just
a person?
generally.
Well, yeah, because he plays a quirky character, but you can imagine he's probably that kind of actor
But he does
that
have a
enjoys those
very
weird roles.
model face, doesn't he? He does look
Not
too
in this.
good.
Not in this.
Oh, okay.
Like complete transformation, Hollywood transformation. But I didn't know half the stuff about Gucci that
Right.
what went on. Do you know the stories? Okay, then don't look up anything.
It is on the list to watch.
I didn't realize that the Gucci story, the Gucci name, the Gucci family have this much controversy in their locker.
In their
That's
family.
all I'll say.
Oh, wow.
It is proper dramatic.
From the trailers, it does look as if it's quite a Indian family.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
This everything about this is OTT Bollywood Desi, and you would almost go like, nah. Like it's not
Yeah.
even plausible, but this is based on real events, real facts, and you see. And also, I always like films. I don't know why. I like the business element. I like it when they go, and it started at this. It was worth that. And Gucci was just one man's design and ideas, and it's become the thing it is today. So how did it get there? What happened? The different characters involved, and Lady Gaga is brilliant. I loved her in the Star Is Born as well.
Yes.
So I love that. We love that film in this house. My wife loves that film as well. And now this, I think I would even say, easily go as far as say easily. I prefer Lady Gaga as an actress than I do as a singer.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like a song. Like no, thank you.
I did like
That
the
one.
music.
No, I
It
did
worked
not.
for that time, I think.
Yeah.
I
it was
always
big.
found that song annoying as soon as it came out.
No, but she
But
had
it worked for that time.
It worked for that time.
Work for who? Didn't work for me.
No, I
My
used to
ears
sing
are-
it. I used to sing it at the time.
Yeah, but as soon as you go,
Alejandro, that was a good tune.
Clearly.
I've never heard it.
That's a banger.
It was a good
Such
song,
notes.
I know what you mean.
Carry on.
No, anyway, so House of Gucci, very well worth seeing, and me and my missus went. We all loved it. We all loved it.
The thing that I've been watching, and it's only because I kind of been getting in quite late at night the last few days, and it's something an easy watch. I've been watching the new series of League of Their Own.
Oh yeah,
So
Dingle to
Dover.
To Dover.
Dover, yeah.
And basically, it's Flintoff and Redknapp.
Yeah.
They're going all look like this. So they started in Ireland, and they've come all the way they went
All the
into
way down.
England and then all the way down.
Yeah.
And they ended up like in Newcastle. They went to Morecambe. They're
And
in
they
London
pick up
now.
celebs on the way and
Picking up
different
celebs. They
Yeah.
had like Alan Carr, wasn't it? Patrice Evra, wasn't it?
Mel C.
Who?
Mel C, is she not?
Mel B.
Mel B.
Mel B's in it.
Mel C.
Mel
Mel B. that's
Tyson
it.
Fury was in it.
Ah, wicked.
And you know what? It's a good watch. And I only think I like it because it kind of reminds us.
Of us.
Of us,
yeah. It reminds
the
me of us,
silliness.
yeah.
Silliness. That's all it is.
And it's just like the little kind of gags, not the gags, but
silliness.
Because you know how each person's going to react to certain things. Right. And Tony Bellew was on it, and he was brilliant.
Tony, I do like Tony Bellew.
Tony, he's great, and even Patrice Evra is great in it because
Yes.
they go Irish river dancing.
With Patrice Evra.
With Patrice Evra.
God,
Brilliant.
I'm going to have to watch that.
It's worth-
Definitely
worth
a good
thing.
watch. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good telly to watch. Things we've learned.
Things we learned. Who's going first?
I will tell you. I'm putting it out there. Things I learned
Here we
is
go.
we've already worked out who's going to win the Eurovision. Eurovision Song Contest is early May.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we are about 2.5 weeks away, something like
What
that.
do you mean we've already worked out? It's not happened.
Everyone's already agreed. It's gonna be Ukraine. Ukraine. If you look
Oh, well,
at
of
the
course.
odds on Ukraine winning of like just I don't really get odds, but it's like 9 to 10.
So they're favourites.
They're favourites,
They're
yeah.
absolute favourites.
And I think it might be a done thing where everyone just gives them the vote. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be because they said also it's a rap group, and they reckon that after they actually perform,
Yeah.
they might have to go and fight, and they like they might have to go join the war. They're called the Kalush Orchestra, and their song is called Stefania. I was listening to it. Everyone was like
Stefania.
Stefania, like Stefania,
Like
Stefania.
Dovijania.
Yeah,
Stefania. Stefania.
Oh, we're going. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, but actually, there's a line in there talking about that. It goes. They're talking about a lullaby, but they break. They go lully, 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 bye. Lily, lily.
That's all right.
bye.
Say
Yeah, and I'm
goodbye
like,
to
it.
that's
That's
good.
catchy.
Well,
I mean, because that's the kind of thing you want audience interaction. Do you know what I mean? To start singing that all together.
yeah,
All together now.
Oh,
Lily,
yeah, there's a
Lily.
bit. So
Yeah.
they're saying hello to Stefania Dovijania,
Yeah.
and a lily goes by. So anyway, but
wow.
it's catchy.
I
it's
tell you what,
rappy,
though,
and it's hip hop.
you might have said that, but the UK's entrant this year is a fella called Sam Ryder, who I don't know if you're aware of him, but he's got a brilliant voice.
Yeah, but remember, no one likes UK. No one likes us.
I
It's a
think-
nil point.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's he's had the people who write Ed Sheeran songs help him write
Yeah,
his
but
song.
we've heard
matter.
all of that before, bruv.
Don't
He's
matter.
got a good voice. I
people-
just think
I thought
England.
the people
I
who
think
wrote-
England might do better than normal.
I thought the people who wrote Ed Sheeran songs is Ed Sheeran, and that's what
Clearly
makes
it's
songs.
not.
Well, no, it's not.
It's not.
Hence, he was in the court.
Well, and that got thrown out.
It did get thrown.
Yeah, there you go. So yes, it's
I'll
key,
tell you
yeah.
what I learned this week.
Go on.
An Oxford University study, so this is proper stuff.
Yeah.
And they concluded that men need at least 2 guys' night out a week to stay healthy. That's a fact.
Oh, I see that.
Well,
And it was commissioned by
Guinness.
Guinness, like the Guinness
Well, of course it is.
So
authority.
lads need 2 nights.
2 nights out.
What with
It's
just
a
other
fact.
lads with
It's
their
a fact.
mates.
Yep.
Well,
They
that's what
say
lads
that.
night out. It's
to
not
stay
going to
healthy.
be.
They says men
Yeah.
must physically meet with up to 4 friends 2 times a week to reap the benefits of male friendship and, all for your sort
It's
of
so funny.
health and
So
mental
Talia,
health and
Talia,
that.
Talia.
So I was having this conversation with my wife, right? Because I said this to her. I said you ain't my best friend.
And how did that go down?
No, she
On
don't.
that note,
No. I said you ain't.
Are you sleeping in the garage
I said
tonight?
you ain't. I said our relationship is husband and wife,
right.
and there is another relationship called best friend.
Yeah.
Right, there is another relationship called I don't know PT.
Yeah.
There's another relationship called doctor.
Right.
Another relationship called
Yes.
dentist.
Yeah.
I said wife is not best friend. We
But
might
what
be.
about? But Karan Johar and Kuch Kuch Hota Hai told me that you have to marry your best friend and your best friend and that's how you get.
You're marrying Tommy?
No.
Yeah. Well, I might have to at this rate.
Your best friend is not actually. No, it's not that. It's more. There's different.
So are you saying that Karan Johar needs to make Kuch Kuch Hota Hai again?
Yes,
Yes.
And what he needs to tell it how it exactly is. And look, Karan Johar is selling a dream. That's what he's doing, and he sold it very well. But I said to her, and I shouldn't be your best friend. I said,
I don't want to be your best friend.
I said, you need to be your own person. Because look at all our old Desi parents, right? They're all like, they don't know, they live for their kids. Then they look at then the kids move on, they move out the house, and the two parents look at each other and go,
I don't even like you.
I don't even like you. Yeah, I don't even know you. You know, one of them likes, you know, so I was saying, I said, you got to live your life. I said, and if we...
Forget what Sach has learned. This is everyone's. Tommy is giving us the yarn of the day.
Insight. I'm telling you, we got to find things that are like we both like, and therefore stay friends and have that connection and find things we love and going to be on the same path for our future and what we want.
But you're not my homes.
But we know because I've got mates for that, and you should go and have time with your mates.
Yeah,
and I got to
it's important.
And actually, so we both said having like, I think I only needed one a year, like a weekend away with the lads once a year.
Although I'm quite lucky that I count this as a night out.
Yeah, you're right, because we enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a bit sad.
No, I love it.
No,
Shut up,
Sach is
Sach.
saying it
Yeah.
cool. Sach goes through them day. He goes, I just like coming here for a
No,
chat.
but I do. But then, just as much as I meet you guys, I meet my other mates as well.
Yeah.
and I'm out like,
But you
with
have
them at least
for-
once a week.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need to meet you more than once, but I do look forward to
Oh,
the
Ked,
ones.
you ring me every day, mate. What are you on about for a chat?
So can I say, so you got your other DJ mates, right? That you
No, just mates from home, not
Right.
DJs. Yeah.
And you got your other Gordy mates.
which
and you-
we got a big night coming up this
Right.
weekend.
I got no other mates. I'm just letting you know that. I've got
Your name Billy.
But I know, but I love my shows. I love my stand up. So
Right.
when I do that, that's my fix.
You've got mates. What are you on about?
No,
Yeah.
honestly, I got one. One, maybe two. That I see, and one of them I see once a year. And the other one,
I love how Tommy's breaking this down in complete. By the way, if you thought you were Tommy's mate, you ain't.
So then, why are you
I've got
trying
a
to
lot of
distance
acquaintances.
Why are you trying to distance yourself from your wife? She's your other mate.
No,
It's
I
three
don't even-
people.
One second, I don't think I need it. I think I'm all
She
right.
wanted to be your mate, and you did. You just
No,
kicked her out as well.
She's a mate. I said, she's not my best mate. She's all right.
Yeah,
She's all right.
yeah.
But okay, real talk.
Facebook friend.
I would safely say that we probably argue more than we get on, and that's fine.
But that's marriage.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So it's like
Okay.
probably 55,
Well,
60%.
thank
I think that's pretty incredible.
Thank
what I
you
learned,
for-
yeah. That's a
I mean,
fact.
Sach.
It's a fact.
Yeah,
There you go.
good.
So, one little fact, and we managed to get all of this.
Yeah,
you know,
but what I would say, so
counselling from Tommy just got all of
But
his.
all the
issues
fellas
out.
out there should know this. Listen to Sach's fact. If you're kind of suddenly feeling like, man, you know, like looking around the house is a
Go with
tit,
your mates,
your
yeah.
kids are doing your nutting. You're like, you can't talk to your missus fully as well. You know your mate. You know your wife is not your best mate, right? When like you're with your mate, everyone's laughing, ha 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 ha, and then you see her name, you go, shh, guys, shh, shh, shh. Hello. If you do that, you don't want her to hear how much jokes,
How much you're having,
Yeah,
how much fun.
Because you're like, what is it? What's so funny? No, nothing.
Is that why we got kicked out in the garage?
Yeah, bro.
Probably.
Exactly.
We're having so
She's
much
like,
fun.
yeah.
Kedge is raucous laughing.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't
You
hear
don't laugh like that when when I tell you a joke.
Bruv.
When Kedge talks,
Exactly. The noise that we make in the house isn't like, oh, Tom, you were really loud last night. Why? You were all crying. I heard you all crying together. I look together. I'm so picky. We're laughing.
Yeah.
It's like, can you keep the noise down? They're just not habit.
'Cause we're happy.
If
Okay,
they're happy,
okay,
they
okay.
want to just shut that shit down. They want to shut it. They're like, shut your happiness down, man. And they want to close it.
Sach, what kind of cans have you opened up?
I'm sorry, I won't talk about that ever again.
Please,
on the podcast.
that was the diabolic. Anyway, my thing
right,
that I've
Tommy?
learned.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Ken.
Do you want me to
thing
come
that I
round
learned
tomorrow
was
as well?
not-
Right now,
we'll
I'll
not-
come round tomorrow if you want.
I'm good. I'm good now. I said,
sure?
I've got it off my chest.
If it's twice a
The
week, I'll
thing that I
come.
learned won't
For you.
trigger anybody, and it's actually a nice, interesting one, and that is that you researchers in the US of A have found a natural way to remove microplastics from water, because this is a big issue in the world at the moment, because a lot of the water we drink, and they're saying there's microplastics in there, it's going into our body, it's causing all these issues and stuff that happens, bad stuff that happens in our bodies, and they have figured out a way of getting rid of this in a real eco-friendly way. Guess what they've done? And it comes from vegetables, how you can do this. And
By a
it's the-
sieve?
No. Well, close, but the sieve, apparently it's so micro that sieve
Yeah.
can't even figure out. But it's the mighty okra,
Oh, okay.
the bindi.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I
So,
don't like bindi.
crispy bindi though. Come on, Sach.
I love all veg. Desi
Bin-
veg.
bin-
No,
It's
I don't mind it
even-
crispy, but when
even
it's
crema.
slimy,
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
fine.
all good.
I don't like it
Well,
slimy.
the slime is the science.
Oh.
so the researchers at the University of Texas have said that the slime, which is obviously from the bindi because they are quite slimy.
They are slimy, yeah, and hairy.
And hairy, yes. And what they're saying is that this
Why
slime
you
is
look
known.
confused?
I don't remember a hairy bin. I'm just trying to think the hair.
They're a
hairy,
little
bro.
bit. It can be because
Yeah,
that's why you have
very
to rub in
hairy.
the tissues for in a bit.
The action that Kedge just performed as he rubbed his bindi.
Yeah. Because we would hold it like that, and then you have a tissue around it,
Yeah.
and then anyway.
Mate, don't do that on the tour bus.
So
What's Kedge
researchers.
doing? He's just rubbing his bindi. He's just taking the hairs off his bindi. Bindi.
Bindi. But researchers at the University of Texas have used that very slime as a flocculant.
What you been?
I love that word. A flocculant is a sticky chemical that attracts things like microplastics, and it basically puts them all together into a big lump. Then this lump sinks to the bottom of the water, and this is how you get rid of it, the microplastics, from the water. They have done this, and okra is the natural, non-toxic, edible way to do this.
So hold on. So you'd be swimming along in the ocean and there's loads of okra flying around.
There might be. So, but what they're
It's
trying to
even
say is
worse.
that they have figured out how to make water microplastic free.
Okay, so
and
you-
it's all thanks to the power of the slime on the okra.
So you run your water over your okra, and at the bottom of it,
Yeah.
it'll be plastic free.
Exactly,
But it will
which
just
is
taste a bit of
healthy.
okra.
Maybe
And might
what
have
is that?
okra
But,
hairs in
but
it.
Yeah,
basically,
okra hairs.
this company,
Hairy
this
water.
university is now looking for people to fund them because they want to do this on a mass industrial scale and basically help the world. And I
Imagine
thought
the
that
waste
is
of
a brilliant
okra,
thing.
though. Gujarati is going to be screwing.
No,
No,
because
because you would have just washed it.
you just wash it, you get the gunk off it. You
Oh, and
still
then you
the-
can eat it.
Yeah, you can eat the okra, but it's the gunk that is the stuff that collects all the microplastics.
Right, and then what you do is you stretch that plastic, wrap up the okra, and sell it in that. There you go. It's recycled plastic. It's
And there we
genius.
go, yeah.
Right, there you go.
Don't
Good
sell
idea.
okra in plastic.
Tell you what, we're changing the world.
So there we go.
podcast
If
at a
anyone's
time.
got loads of money, make sure you fund the Texas University.
There you go. Text us.
Text us,
No,
text
you
us.
can't text us. You can email us, hello@thebrownload.com. If you've got any messages, got anything you want to say about today's podcast, if you just heard it and was like, right, I have to comment on this.
If you
Boys,
need my
to know
thoughts
this.
on how to
Yeah.
revolutionise
Did
Asian
Kedge-
Gujarati weddings.
I'll get that. Or did Kedge survive the tour bus? I need to
Wow.
know. Yeah.
If anyone's got any tour bus techers,
Yeah. Did Sach get some sleep? Did the cat come back into the garage?
has Sach, or has Tommy,
Yeah.
more importantly, got another friend?
Yeah, exactly. Has his wife left him?
Yeah.
We'll find out
All
next week.
to be revealed
Yeah.
next week.
When we
Well,
will, if we
no,
are back.
there might not be one
There
next
might
week.
not be one. We will try and figure out how we're going to do it.
Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Okay. we
Kedge,
might-
is this serious? Not going to be one next week.
Well, how am I going to do it?
Well, I don't
When-
know. That's your problem. You sort out.
Yeah.
Well, unless I dial in and I'll do it over phone or something.
Dial it in. He's so old school.
No, but what can I do? I don't know how I
You
I
better,
can't
all
figure
I'm
this
saying
out.
is, you better figure something out.
Figure it
'cause
out,
We always
Kedge.
figure it out.
You got all these solutions for the pundits at weddings.
Exactly. Figure this out.
Figure it out. Don't throw your
Don't
toys
let
out the pram.
exactly.
Right, I'll
Otherwise,
figure
this
it
is
out.
this is down to Kedge next week if
Right.
you don't hear a
Here
podcast.
we go.
Until next week then. Latest, boys.
Laters.
Laters.